Well, good morning. On the train this morning, heading down to Brisbane. Got some training there, but I wanted to share our weekly market update with you. Check out the link below. We've got the full article there discussing the insights of what's happening in the property market at the moment. One thing that I read this week that I tend to agree with is that as soon as you see a rate rise, people start talking doom and gloom, like there's going to be a massive price drop. Look, there is more rate rises potentially on the horizon, and just because the rates go up doesn't mean that things stop. Property demand is still huge. I actually think since that last rate rise a few weeks ago, we've seen more demand in the current market. So typically it just changes behaviour, right? Because borrowing capacity changes. I think the average mortgage I read there was about $750,000 now, and the rate rise and price hikes that we've seen pushes that affordability cap even higher, and that makes it harder for a lot of buyers to get into the market. But we're seeing entry-level buyers hot. There's a lot of demand there for those properties. Investors certainly are stronger, the strongest I've seen it for a while. The investor activity and inquiries we're getting at the moment, so that seems to have increased as well. So yes, rates might rise, but the market doesn't stop, and I don't think we're going to see a significant price adjustment. If anything, we might see some stabilising behaviours. Sometimes it'll cause buyers to negotiate harder on the properties that they're bidding for, and it might also cause properties to be on the market longer, or property owners to maybe adjust their expectations about what's achievable with that rate rise in mind. Now, we do have the next RBA meeting coming up in March, so it'll be interesting to see what happens then. There is a strong prediction that there'll be another rate rise because inflation is still getting away from them. But overall, property shortage is still the key issue that we're seeing in Australia here on the Sunshine Coast. When the rates go up, it pauses behaviours, particularly of sellers as well. So many sellers choose to hold off selling, and that will cause less amount of properties available on the market as well. So that demand is still going to push prices up or keep them at least firm. So I don't think we're going to see a price drop there. Look, have a read of this week's market update. Again, on the train today, so apologies. Hope you can hear me okay. And if there's anything we can help you with on your next property move, please give us a call.